on God's green Cthulian earth is this? What is this thing? It has this weird bloody tentacle head, as well as I don't even know what's going on with its arse and legs. Okie dokie. This isn't kind. It has the gaping dragon body with no actual body. It's just a spine and ribs. Now, there's no need to be a mean one to German. I dressed up like him for a reason. I thought you would have taken more kindly to me as he was previous. Lee, the guy, seemingly guarding you. Who the Christ knows? For all I bloody know, you and him weren't even connected in any shape, way or form. Right, let's look at this logically and try and parry/counter/bitch slap the tits off of this thing. That just scared the shit out of me, thank you very much for that one. I don't really think the goddamn burial blade's gonna do me a whole lot of good. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know what any of this is. You have the head of a squid in the arse of a kraken. I don't even know what the hell's going on. Like, your tail has more bloody appendages than an octopus. Okay. You are a mean one, Mr. Beast. That didn't work. Moon presence, by the way, so you're just the thing that Murgo birthed. Or the mother of Murgo birthed. I still don't understand the symbolism of all that shit whatsoever. For all I know, you're somehow related to the goddamn woman in the red wedding dress. Red wedding dress. Game of Thrones fans probably heard that differently. I know I did. I don't know what you are. I don't know why you are. Oh, here comes the second phase. Suddenly realised all of my health just disappeared there. That was weird. I have no idea if that's a set... Okay, moving away. I was about to say I have no idea if that's a set thing where it will just deplete me down to 1 HP, or I got extremely lucky. Can I ask what's with those, orbs? Oh! Oh, it's just, flying projectiles to stun and fuck me. That's cute, I like that. That's quite smart. If you could stop, height... Yeah, that's definitely something that just... And now I can't heal. Moon presence? What the cock's going on here, baby? I'd like to be able to heal sometime soon. Oh! I just got killed by the falling blood. It did no damage to me previously, but because I literally had no health left, that is what ended me. A bloody raunchy limerick could have finished me off right about there. Okay, Mr. Moon Presence. Charging attack didn't even stun or stag you in the middle of an attack. You are frantic, wild and erratic. Kinda like it, kinda don't. You see, this phase I can kinda deal with, because you don't immediately drain my health and then start calling up goddamn blood clots to fall and burst on me. I really like the part where I dodge into his attacks. Why am I Jesus! Why do I always attach a gender to a seemingly gender-neutral beast? I don't even know what your face is. Looks like a slab of the Giants from Drangleic. You are something else. Why? You know what? If you do that again, which I know you will, that one's new. Alright then, trying to counter you is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it again. Please don't do that. Please. That's really not cool and is most certainly considered cheating. That's like roofing your opponent in a who can stay up the longest competition. What's he doing currently? He just stood up and started posing and gesturing for the crowd. Oh, that's him summoning his bullshit. Yay. At least now I know. At least I... Oh god, let's dip... Oh good. Can I get my... I can still heal. Because last time I bloody couldn't for some horrid, obscure reason, and I'll probably never goddamn know or understand. I only have 5 blood vials left. That did no damage to me, as did that. Are you suddenly, like, sacrificing your damage in order to drain all of my health? If so, that's a stellar tactic, since all you need to do is fucking breathe on me and I die at that point. Good thing I'm still able to heal for now. You are a horrid bastard, do you know that? Oh no. I can still heal. We're good. Honestly, if he's not going to attack for all that time, I should just go in and attack to get my health back instead of using actual healing items, which I wouldn't need to use. And now I'm fucking dead. Anyway, why did German start speaking when I killed him? Unless, of course, the dear Moon Presence just played a predator prank and recorded his voice and played it back to me. I'm not too sure what the hell just happened there. Whoa. Starting the fight with a giant jumping attack. You know, this burial blade isn't even fully upgraded and it's still shredding you. Something that needs to be taken into account considering the fact that you are the final entity between me and the word free. No, not Gavin, just escape from this goddamn hell. Beginning to think that I should have submitted my life to German. I wouldn't have had to fight this thing then. Might have just woken up all happy and nice. Might have. Don't know. I don't know about you, but the idea of submitting my life really doesn't sound all too kind or nice. You are a horrid beast. All that health I just got back, all those blood vials, I wasted. Suddenly, really appreciate just how much blood how much health I meant to say, I am able to regain with this burial blade. Good lord, this weapon is a thing of the future. No, you cheeky bint. Don't steal my health. Don't cheat me out of life. Don't. I can't heal. No. Can't heal. I'm so screwed. Stop. Summoning the big blood clot clouds to come down and rain on my parade. Can I heal now? Alright, I can. It is that blue box. Don't even start! Seriously, you really do look like the Gaping Dragon mixed with some kind of fucking squid beast. You got the body of the Gaping Dragon, a tail of a fucking Hydra, and the head of a squid. If you do that to me one more goddamn time, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play that goddamn hit single from Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby one more time, and it's gonna be the last thing you ever hear. Oh my dear little moonchild. I think that the sun is rising, and it's about to dawn upon Christmas. Allow me to release you from this hell, so you can open all your presents.
Are you cold?
What is that?
Oh, good hunter.
That's me? I'm sorry, are you insinuating that that little purple beast is me? Did I just become Margin goddamn Boo? Right then, I actually beat the last boss in like 5 attempts. It only took me like 10 minutes. I don't mean to sell it short or give it the gluey end of the stick, but that was not what I was expecting from a final boss. It had some cruel gimmicks. For instance, the most obvious draining all of my health, but then when you realise there is absolutely no need to panic because it stays still and you can use whatever weapon you have in your possession to get your health back from just hitting it over and over and over and over again, well then it becomes a little bit trivial. The awkward moment where the man in the wheelchair was more imposing than the deity from the damn stars. There are many things to talk about if this is the end and these are the credits that are rolling. I think I need to go over why I think this game is infinitely better than any other Souls game, not because the others are bad, but because this one does a lot of things right. Now again, this is my opinion, I'm not slating this to be fact, but I honestly think that this game is probably the best of all the Souls games because, for me, I've always favoured speed, it's always been more enjoyable, and everything in this game is swift, speedy, impactful, and enjoyable. You are encouraged to rush back into combat to heal as opposed to going out, taking your time and turtling and healing. You are encouraged to beat the ever-loving life out of everything as soon as possible and to trade hits with them rather than be more methodical. You can still be methodical. You can still benefit from that. But the game is designed in a way to make you just throw everything you have at the enemy at all times, every single time. I know you haven't seen me play a whole lot of PvP quite yet, but even in that aspect of the game, you are just encouraged to go balls to the wall, all out, frantic, insane. And the fact that you can counter people healing, you can counter so many things. I'm almost sure that you can counter the spells you have from the items like the Executioner's Gloves. I could be wrong, but they really designed this game to be more frantic, more fast-paced, and it really pays off. It's enjoyable. I mean, to this damn day, the blood starved beast is still the thing that kicks my ass the most because of how bloody quick it is. I'd like to think, on a second try, I'd actually know what the hell I'm doing. Or actually, it wouldn't even be the second time, would it? Because I've played this like multiple times because of like different accounts and different characters for grinding and getting more accustomed to it. But I just love the fact that everything in this game is quick. Combat, healing, item use, everything, except for the loading times. But apparently they're fixing that, so I guess they get a quote-unquote pass. It's still a problem now, and it ain't fixed yet, so I'll still bitch. But it's good to know they are working on that. I mean, the enemy designs in this game were awesome. I mean, I can't think of any boss that really felt like one that I'd previously fought up to that point, really. I mean, the only comparison I can ever think is that Gehrman and Gascoigne were similar simply because they were humans and they were hunters fighting you. Their styles were vastly different, their progressional stages were infinitely different. One turned into a beast, whereas one was a beast incarnate with his ridiculous damage buffs, which for whatever reason didn't proc when I beat him. Which is why I beat him. But top to bottom, start to finish, this game was enjoyable for me. Sure, there were parts where I got frustrated because I was shit, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But for the most part, this game is just fun. It's still challenging, it's still dickish. I've heard that the New Game Plus difficulty leap is outstanding. I looked at the wiki and I saw that the New Game Plus Echoes payout was 6 times the original amount. So, there might just be a smidge of a problem there. And, by the way, fun fact, I will be playing this on New Game Plus, more edited in the style that Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin currently is. Let me explain my reasoning for the way I did that. I wanted the first playthrough of this to be more complete, less intrusive with the way I edited. Less invasive, I don't know the real right word that's really fitting. I didn't want to interfere and screw with what the actual game was all too much. I wanted this run-through to be just this run-through, whereas the New Game Plus one will obviously be more heavily edited for more than one reason, because you already seen everything. So naturally you'll just be getting the wonderful highlights of my arse being kicked all over the walls, floor and ceiling. Anyway, I apologise that this episode has been so short because, well, it was one boss fight and it wasn't difficult for me. I'm sure on New Game Plus it'll kick my arse. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do New Game Plus, was because for all the things that aren't quite challenging in this run, naturally they have to be in the next one, and mainly because I remember reading an article before the game came out that the developers themselves were having difficulty completing the game on New Game Plus. Kinda definitely want to do that solely because of that. That's where I'll be cutting off this episode. I apologise if this wasn't quite to your liking, but fun fact, what I just did there where I end a game and then do a little quote-unquote review, it isn't a review, but whatever the hell that is. Yeah, that's something I intend on doing whenever I do a new game and complete it. When I finish Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, I'll probably do something similar. Unfortunately, most of that will probably be me saying, I like Bloodborne better. I'll try not to do that. But yeah, do let me know if you're looking forward to the New Game Plus run. As said, it will be a hell of a lot more edited. There will be less me just doing stuff, if that makes sense, because a lot of this series so far was me exploring and finding items and, oh, isn't this cool? For the most part, the New Game Plus run will be me getting my arse kicked, trying to get to the bosses, and trying to prove myself a little bit better at this game. But yeah, seeing as that is the end of this episode, I'm going to have to take this opportunity, as always, to recommend you go and watch True Talent streams. You should go watch him. I believe he'll have finally got the PvP build up and ready to go with the Blades of Mercy. I'm pretty sure he's trying to do a level 70 PvP build, so go watch that suffering. And while I'm at it, I'm going to have to recommend you go and watch Tomote Gaming. His content is better than mine. Simply put, I'm not putting him over for the sake of putting him over, his content is just better than mine. He doesn't flood his channel with nonsense like I do, his videos are short, to the point, and hilarious, start to finish with no white noise. You're missing out not watching that, like, seriously, do it. Anyway, that aside, I'd like to think that you did indeed enjoy this and did want to see more of it, and assuming that you do, please do like the video to let me know, and assuming that you did, I think you could say, given how I completely beat the piss out of that boss with relative ease, seeing as he was the presence of the Red Moon, and there seems to be something romantic about that, I guess that I'm the total eclipse of the heart. Oh, would you look at that? I'm in No Game Plus. And that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching all the way through to the end. If you enjoyed this and want to see more of it, feel free to subscribe. And knowing YouTube, you may want to follow me on social media so you can actually keep up to date because the sub boxes are broken, whereas they are not. If you enjoy outtake content, then feel free to subscribe to my other channel. And if you appreciate the live stuff, then you may want to go over to my Twitch as well. So again, thank you for watching all the way through to the end. And assuming that you do indeed want to see more of this, then I will see you in the next video.